Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe we're going to go over all of the fast Warframe Aya farming spots for Prime Resurgence Relics. As the new update came out, Aya is now farmable. You can get it, if you wanted to know overall, in the Void. You can get it by running Bounties, and you can also get it just by opening up the Relic packs for 3 relics, and sometimes you can get an Aya. The drop rate overall for Aya, not too high in Relic packs, but now that Relic packs are obtainable in just open worlds through just standing of all the open worlds, it's not a terrible idea to grab some here and there. So without further ado, let's go over where to actually farm all the fast Aya spots, because there's a good chunk of spots in general, and if it does help, sub, like, and check out the Twitch if you want to. I stream on YouTube or Twitch, so either or, I appreciate it. So Aya right now, the meta farming spots are without a doubt the current high-level bounties. Because you can farm Aya on any one of the bounties across all of the open worlds, and they're actually surprisingly at a high drop rate, they're all pretty good, except for the Zariman bounty itself. The Zariman bounty at the highest level have the lowest drop chance of Aya at only like a 12.5% chance. So I wouldn't recommend running the Zariman bounties if you're looking only for Aya. You can run some of the bounties like pretty fast, you know, certain exterminate bounties, since the Zariman is just a one type of drop mission compared to like Cetus bounties or Valis bounties. Those ones have like 4 or 5 drop rotations, right? Different cycles, etc. But Zariman bounties don't, so just get the mission done. Maybe you'll get the loot, maybe you won't. It's very reminiscent of the Void in the fact that it has a very low drop rate, so wouldn't recommend Zariman bounties, but all of the open world bounties do have a really good drop rate at high levels. If we look at the Cambion Drift, we can see on a good handful of stages it has a 28% drop rate of Aya, then it goes down to 22% on the 4th stage, but on the final stage it does have a 43% drop rate, right? So if you look at that, you have a lot more chances at actually getting the Aya, and it's at an insanely high drop rate compared to the Zariman bounty at least, so you're probably better off doing different bounties like that. Then if we look at the Cetus bounty, even that one's pretty good, right? We have Aya at 33%, and then it goes up to 25%, well, down to 25%, and then back up to 38%, right? So if you have fast Cetus bounty missions, you can get really lucky. And finally, right, we have the Orb Valis bounty missions, and those ones are, I would say, possibly some of the best ones. So you have a straight 25% chance for the first handful of stages, not the first, but you know, 2, 3, and what have you. And then for the 4th, it goes down to 21% chance, but on the final stage of Orb Valis, it's a straight up 50-50 whether you'll get an Aya drop or not, because it's a 50% drop of Aya, right? So that's right now why, without a doubt, all of the bounties are a lot better. You can even do lower level bounties if you want, and you just have to make sure they're one of the faster bounties, because lower level bounties do have lower level drop rates, right? So less chance of getting Aya, but certain low level bounties are faster to farm depending on which draw rotation is actually going on. So might be worth running those if you want to, or if you have other random bounty items you need to farm, definitely worth farming those. Like I said earlier, with the open worlds, almost all, maybe not Zariman, but all the other open worlds, you can now get relic packs on them, right? So, hey, running the bounties, get standing, even buy relic packs. You might get lucky and get Aya out of that, but the Aya drop rate again on relic packs, not really high, so wouldn't bet on it. Maybe you'll get it one every like 5 every so relic packs, so you never truly know. You could get really lucky after all, but that's how it goes with just pure RNG. Since we talked about the fast bounty farming, I now want to talk about the void farming. Void farming isn't optimal compared to bounty farming because the drop rates just aren't that amazing. You can do fast missions like exterminates, captures, rescues, right? But the drop rates on those are insanely low. If you want to do fast farming of something like Void Ucko, the drop table of relics is so high that one Aya drop is only at like a 6-7% chance, and it has a shared drop pool of everything else. So you're pretty much having like 10 different things at a 8, 9, 10% drop chance, right? 10 to 15 things, and it's just all over the place. So Void Ucko, you can run it quickly, but your drop chance of getting Aya isn't too high, so might not be worth it. In general, you want to run missions with a AABC drop rotation because those will give you the higher chance of getting Aya, but even then, it's not an insanely high chance. If we look at something like Voidmont Survival, running a rotation A for Aya will only give you a 9% chance, and then B only goes up to 12.5, and C only goes up to 22. So I'm going to say this, only run the Void missions if there's already a Void Fisher you're going to be popping on the Void mission, right? So you can run Void Relic if you get lucky, and there is a Void mission on the Void, a Void Fisher mission on the Void, I should say, right? Pop relics that you already have while farming for Aya if the drop rotation of the Void allows it, right? Only if Void Fishers spawn on the Void would I bother going there specifically for Aya, but hey, it's up to you. I just think bounties are way better and you get standing, so it's like 2 birds, 1 stone, right? And then if we look at other general missions, I think Void Mataric for the Sabotage doesn't look too bad, because it does say that it has 2 separate Aya drops coming in at 6.25% drop chance, so that might not be too bad. But I mean, I'm not 100% sure how much of a bug that is. I did grab these off the official Warframe drop rate page, so hey, maybe there are legitimately like 2 separate Aya drops at 6.25% drop chance. That's why I think maybe the Void mission's not too bad, but hey. The Void Sabotage mission, I should say. But in general, the Void is not the optimal farming spot for Aya. It is what it is. Hopefully this video helped. I just wanted to go over like some of the drop rates and the optimal farming for that. Meant to do it earlier, but I've been busy and bored doing other stuff, you know? Didn't want to make this Aya video because my one from last year is actually pretty much the same, as I don't think they messed with drop rates whatsoever. So all my old Aya videos should also work as well. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate sub, like, favorite. Check out all the social medias down in the description below, and I will see you next time. Peace.